stain in my life, my neck. Always has been. Morning, Doc.
Yeah.
When I was a girl, if I didn't have the right pillow, my mother used to say to me, like a princess and
Mrs.
the
Tishel.
king. Oh, in the mornings, I was like a bear with a sore head.
Mrs. Tishel, my delivery, please. I have surgery.
Of course, Doctor. I'll get it for you right away. Thanks. Or a bear with a sore neck. There you go, Doc.
Excuse me. I work for the Salvation Army.
Well done.
And we're looking for a young woman, Emma Lewis.
Never heard of her.
But if you just...
No, thank you.
look at that.
Oh, dear.
Have you seen this girl?
Oh. No. Sorry. Have you tried the police?
Well, we don't like to get the police involved. Sometimes a missing person has, how shall I say, an unhappy relationship with the police.
Oh, dear. Don't mind our doctor. Underneath, he's a wonderful
man. Careful, you're going to collapse your other lung.
Oh, it's all right. There's a doctor in the house.
Hi, Martin.
Hello.
How are you?
Late.
Look, I'm released, as you can see, and generally on a new lease of life, so thank you.
Yeah.
No, I really mean that. You and him saved my life.
Yeah.
It's true, you know, about the whole new lease of life thing.
I'm glad.
In fact, this whole thing, it's really got me thinking about how precious life is and how you've got to really seize the day. Or the girl.
What?
Seize the girl. Look, I've been thinking, instead of doing up Mum's place to sell, we should move in. You and me. Look, I've been thinking about this all night. I was going to tell you, but I just can't wait. Louisa, will you marry me?
Wow. Wow. Where did that come from?
Ah, Doc, there you are. All right, ready for me. What? My MOT, life insurance and critical illness cover. Come on, you're late.
So, how are you?
I'm the doctor. You're the patient.
Of course. Although, I'm not a patient as such. I mean, I'm not sick. Except lovesick, maybe. Never thought I'd need all this stuff. Funny. You think a wedding's romantic. It's not. It's just loads of paperwork.
Is life insurance and critical illness cover essential to a wedding?
No, but start as you mean to go on, as my old mum used to say. I want to do things properly.
All right, undress, please.
What?
Behind there.
Really? Oh, okay. What, down to my...
Uh-huh.
We could sell your house. Or maybe rent it out. Keep it as an investment.
I'm flattered, but I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
But this is a big thing, Danny. I'm going to have to think about it.
No, say yes!
Danny, don't rush me.
Relax. That's all right.
That was really necessary, was it, Doc?
Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men. Get your clothes on.
So, what happens now?
I get the results and I write a report for the insurance company. You can request to see it if you like, but you should be aware that that could delay the insurer's decision.
No. I trust you, Doc.
Mark, do you have mumps as a child?
Don't think so. Don't know why.
I couldn't help noticing that your testes are smaller than you'd expect, which is often a side effect of mumps.
I thought that was... You know, I thought they were in proportion to the size of the other physical attributes in that area.
Oh. Right, well, I'll include a sperm test. You'll need to give a sample at the hospital.
Oh, no, I don't think that's... I'd have to, in the hospital, thing is, I'm known there. Do I have to?
Do you want me to do a full medical or not, Mark? I'll give you a container. You can take it there yourself, as long as you keep it at body temperature and get it to them within an hour of production.
Morning.
to have a quick word with you. Oh, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but there's a gentleman in the village, and he's looking for a girl.
Sorry, Mrs. T, can't stop. Urgent medical thing, got to get something to the hospital.
Oh, could I lend a hand?
No thanks.
What is it?
Look, I said no thanks.
How are you doing, Mrs. T?
I did mention that we'd probably need half an hour, the doctor and I.
Yeah.
And maybe a pot of tea when you've got a minute.
Mrs. Bishop, what can I do for you?
Oh, doctor, I brought you some cake. And this article on medications for coronary vascular disease in the MHRA. I thought with your background you'd be most interested. No, don't worry about the sticky pages. It's just where I slipped in the bath.
Mrs. Tishel, do you have a medical complaint?
No, I just need some painkillers for my neck. It's a bit worse than usual.
Right, if I can take your cervical collar off, and I'll have a look at it for you.
Oh, there's no need. There's nothing to see.
I'll be the judge of that.
Dr. Sim couldn't see anything, and I think he thought I was malingering.
Well, he was right to suspect it, as I'm sure you're aware. The vast majority of people wearing cervical collars are wasting their time.
I know. But torticollis, if you've got it, well, it can be a pain in the neck.
How long have you had the pain?
Well, like I said, years. Years.
You thought about physiotherapy?
No, doctor, I don't like being pulled and prodded. I thought perhaps some good strong painkillers like tramadol or dihydrocodeine. Some good strong opioid analgesics.
No. Not until I've carried out a thorough examination, which I shan't be able to do until you've stopped wearing that collar. Come.
See?
No. Goodbye, Mrs. Tishel.
It smells good.
The very best chicken tandoori outside of Delhi.
Oh, great. Oh, no prawn biryani. I love prawn biryani.
I don't think I should be having shellfish. Pregnant women aren't supposed to have shellfish.
Oh, right. So you must be allergic or something. You said pregnant women aren't supposed to have shellfish.
I did.
You...
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Absolutely nothing's wrong.
You sure?
Oh.
Pathology. Yeah, I'd like to double-check a sperm test, please.
Thanks for seeing me, Doctor.
Can't you see I'm on the phone?
Sorry.
Shut the door. No, not you. Mark Milo. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Thank you. Come in.
Thanks. It's just that, I've done a test and, I'm pregnant. Anyway, so, it's probably nothing, but I've had...
How many weeks pregnant are you?
Can't be much, can it?
I'll examine you.
I hadn't,
You can get changed behind there. You need to get plenty of rest before your scan,
Right.
which I suggest should be soon. Fundal height is an inexact measurement, but I'd say you're a good 12 to 14 weeks pregnant. Is that right?
Oh. I didn't know you could tell. Mark doesn't need to know.
We'll find out about it sooner or later.
How? I'll just tell him the baby's a bit early. If you tell him, Doctor, I'll sue you.
Right. This consultation is over. You need to find a new GP to manage your pregnancy. There are your notes.
Relax. Mark's happy, I'm happy, and he's going to be my baby's dad. And no one's going to rock your precious little boat in Port Wen.
Let me first say that the bridesmaids look absolutely
Bye.
smashing today, outshone only by our lovely bride Jane. I'm sure everyone will agree that today is a sad day for single men, as another beauty leaves the available list. What do you think?
Old bride Jane's not going to go down very well, is it? Who's wedding your best man at? Tarzan's.
This book isn't helping, is it?
No. Anyway, it looks like Danny Steele and Louisa Glasson might beat Mark and Judy to it.
Danny and Louisa.
Maddie B reckoned Danny had inquired about the church. Right, Doc?
I'm going to see Mark Marlowe. I'll be 20 minutes.
And she reckoned he penciled in a date while he was there. Mind you, that was Maddie B and she talks out of you no wrong.
Yeah.
Mark. I need to speak to you.
There's a little secret I don't think you're telling me, eh, Doc?
What?
Come on now, Doc. I know you're not allowed to say what. It's not like Julie's going to sue you for breach of confidentiality. Anyway, she told me herself. It's earlier than I hoped. I wanted to do the whole marriage thing first, do it by the book. Call me romantic. That's how I always imagined it, but I'm so happy, Doc. I'm going to be a dad. How cool is that?
Mark.
I'll tell you something. The old sperm test. You got me worried for a minute there.
Doc? Mark?
Between me and you, please, Doc. Julie wants that way for now. Al.
I'm having a bit of problem with the best man speech.
Oh, right. I'm not supposed to see it, am I? That's bad luck, isn't it, Doc?
Mark, I need to see you in my surgery as soon as possible.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Oh, hello, Bert. How are you?
I done my backing again, Mrs. T.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can recommend paracetamol for pain relief, or there is the anti-inflammatories.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't want that rubbish. I want the strong stuff.
Oh, you'll have to see the doc.
Oh, I done that. Here.
Oh. Tramadol?
Why, is that no good?
No, I'm sure it's the right thing for you. Oh, I expect the doctor took some convincing to give you these.
No. I just told him what the problem was. He gave me the prescription. Oh, you know the doc. I mean, there's no chat.
Well, you might find he'd give them to you at first and then be a bit funny about giving you any more. He doesn't believe in, we don't believe in giving people strong painkillers unless it's completely necessary.
Maybe. He told me to come back when I want.
Did he?
I do. It's not long enough, is it?
Hey, how's my girl?
Oh, hi, Danny.
Wine, great.
You know,
So, have you-
I was just thinking about when we got together. You know, when we got together way back. And you know when we split up?
I know, I'm sorry. It's just, at that point in my life, career, I think men are programmed. Success. It's the modern equivalent of hunting with a spear, providing.
But that's rubbish, isn't it? Do you really think we're programmed? We make our own decisions, don't we?
The point is, I've changed. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
No, I know, but I just don't want to rush into anything. And you've only been in the village for 5 minutes.
You're not saying no.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, sorry. Danny Steele. Yeah? Oh, hi. Sorry. No, it's a good time. Hang on. Sorry, it's work. I'll see you later. Yeah?
Excuse me. Graham Orchard, Salvation Army. No, I'm not collecting. Have you seen this girl? Emma Lewis, though she's probably using a different name at the moment. She was 14 in the photograph.
No, sorry, it's not someone I know.
Can you take another look, please? She's in her early 30s now. She'd have changed her appearance for various reasons.
No, sorry.
I think I've spoken to the entire population of Port Wen.
Hang on. There's something, but I don't know. I don't know. I might be wrong. Can we... Martin, there's something I need to ask you.
What do you want, my blessing?
What? What for?
Oh, right. Come in. Look.
This is Graham.
Yep, we already met.
Hello again, Doctor.
Still have no change.
Take a look at this. This girl's now a 32-year-old woman, a lot slimmer, and her hair's different.
She began using different names as a teenager. It's not unusual in young people who've had a troubled childhood. It's a way of reinventing yourself.
Well?
A troubled childhood and reinventing herself, and then what?
Identity fraud, basically. Credit card theft. Some have been used recently in Port Wen. My concern is to reunite her with the mother. The police aren't involved.
Do you think it could be?
Yeah, of course it is.
So what do we do?
We? We don't do anything.
Surely we have to do something.
Why?
For Mark.
Mark? Mark who?
Shush. I don't think it's any of my business, and I don't think it's any of your business either. Goodbye.
Oh, no. Hang on a minute.
Martin, what's the matter? Forget it. Sorry, this was a really bad idea. Goodbye.
Come in.
All right, Doc. You asked me to drop in.
Take a seat, please.
Oh, serious stuff then.
Well, that's unfortunate news, yes.
My MOT. I haven't got... Oh, my God, I'm not... I have been feeling funny, like palpitations in my heart, but I thought that was just excitement. What's this? Azoospermia.
It means you're infertile, Mark.
Well, they must be wrong, mustn't it? Even men with low sperm counts can, you know... There's stuff about this in the pregnancy books. One persistent little blighter, that's all it takes.
Azoospermia means no sperm at all, persistent or otherwise.
No sperm at all?
None.
Julie's pregnant.
Yes.
This isn't right. There's been the mix-up.
No. I called the lab and they confirmed the result.
I don't think Julie will take very kindly to what you're insinuating, Doc.
I'll have to live with that.
Yes, you will. Because she's going to be my wife.
Ask her who she is before you marry her, Mark.
What's that supposed to mean?
Julie Mitchell's not her real name.
I think it is. And even if it isn't, she can call herself Robbie Williams for all I care. It's not a problem. It's not illegal. Perhaps you didn't know that. That's my department, the law. I'm the policeman. You're the member of the public.
Her family asked the Salvation Army to trace her because her mother's dying.
I know what this is. This is you. You can't bear to see me happy, can you? You haven't got anyone in your life, so you don't want me to have anyone in mine. You wouldn't know a good relationship if it came up and bit you on your stuck-up,
Mark, you're engaged
stuck-up
to a
nose.
fraud.
I'm right, and you know it. The whole of Port Wen knows it. The effort I've gone to welcoming you to this village, trying to be your friend, and all you've ever done is snub me. You think I haven't noticed? I love Julie. She loves me. And we're having a baby. That's all I care about.
Her name's not Julie, it's Emma Lewis.
Why, you have to give a girl a little notice before you come round unannounced.
Why's that?
Well, I might have to put my face on, as they say.
Which face is that?
You know, makeup.
Not the face of Jane Carpenter, or Louise Wood, or Joanne Jeffrey, or Emma Lewis.
No.
Oh.
I can explain all of that.
How?
Oh, come on, Mark. You know, so I've had an interesting past. It's part of my charm. You worry too much. Come and have a drink. We're getting married. We're gonna have a baby together.
About that. Our first time was only, what, a month ago?
Yeah. And you see, we're right for each other, because you only had to look at me and bam, I'm pregnant.
That must have been it. A look. Because, see, I've had a sperm test, a fertility test, and...
Hey, Marky. We can work this out, can't we?
Emma Lewis, I'm arresting you on suspicion of using a false identity to obtain goods by deception. You don't have to say anything, but anything you do say could be used in evidence against you.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
She's all right.
She doesn't need to go to the hospital?
She'll need a scan within the next couple of days, but there's no rush.
Good. So I can arrest her.
Well, I'd wait till things are a bit clearer.
Clearer? What could be clearer? She's a crook, a grifter. She's driven a horse and cop through my life.
Coach and horses.
Yeah. Whatever.
Marty! I was just on my way to see you. I just had a letter from your father's solicitor.
Look, I didn't get a chance to explain. I had absolutely no idea that he intended
No,
to...
I know. I know that you gave up your London flat for me. So he gave up his claim. Why didn't you say anything?
You didn't give me the chance.
Ah, the Ellingham curse.
What do you mean?
Well, never talking about anything. Keeping your emotions hidden. Oh, Marty. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
And while we're on the subject of feelings...
What?
Oh, don't be obtuse. Louisa and Danny. He's very keen. There are rumours he's very keen.
Yes, I'd heard.
Well, do something. Say something.
Door behind you, Amy. All right, up the stairs, please.
There she is. Come on. Oh, come on. Go
Up the stairs, come on. Thank you, Jack.
Louisa.
I went to see Mark, but you'd already told him. I thought you said it wasn't our business.
It's not. It came up in the context of a medical conversation.
Did you expect it to come up?
Yes, I did.
Then why didn't you just say that last night instead of giving the impression that you didn't care? Why do you do that? Anyway, poor Mark. Is he all right?
No, I doubt it.
He really loved her. And I admire him for that. He didn't hold back. He absolutely went for it. Well, I'll see you.
Louisa. Are you, gonna go for it with the architect?
Orson, what's that got to do with anything? I don't know.
Or maybe you're waiting for a signal from on high.
Now you're being horrible.
Mark, I'm so sorry.
Don't say you're sorry. Who's the father?
Arrest me or get out of here. Some bloke in Exeter. No one. Didn't mean anything.
And me? Did I mean anything? Or was I just cover?
No better cover than a policeman. And I found I liked you. Thought maybe I could settle. You're so straight. I thought maybe I could go straight too. Be the real me.
Whoever that is. Get her out of my sight.
Hi. I just had a phone call. Well, I've had several phone calls. Are you all right?
Yeah, I guess, you know, Mark, it's all a bit of a shock.
Yeah, I heard. I know, poor guy. But can I tell you about this project? It's an art gallery conversion in the East End, an old warehouse. It's a job I went for ages ago. Didn't get. Anyway, their first choice just backed out, and suddenly yours truly's in the frame.
Pardon?
This is the one, Lou. This is the job I've been hanging on for.
A job in London? Well, make up your mind, Danny. What happened to us getting married and living at your mum's place?
We can get married and live in London.
But I live here. I work here. I'm the head teacher of Port Wen Primary.
You show up at any East End primary school, they're going to get down on their hands and knees and kiss the ground you walk on.
But you just don't get it, do you, Danny? My life's here. And until 5 minutes ago, I thought yours was too.
Well, so did I, but things change. I didn't plan this. It's sudden. I understand that. You need time to think.
But it's not sudden. Go to London. Take the job.
If you don't mind me saying, you're being perverse now.
No, Danny. I just know who I am. But you don't seem to have a clue who you are or what you want. You know, 1 minute it's London, next it's Cornwall. And I'm sorry, I haven't said anything about this before, but all you're finding religion, I mean, where the hell did that come from? Now, I've been feeling sorry for Mark and his fraudulent girlfriend, but, you know, this is the same thing. There's no substance to you.
I don't think you mean that, Louisa.
Don't tell me what I mean.
Because if you did mean that, I can't see how I can recover from that, how we can recover from that.
Let's not recover, Danny.
Let's not recover.
Bye, Danny.
Come in.
Oh, good afternoon, Doctor.
Mrs. Tishel, you're still wearing that collar.
Oh, yes. Look, I just wanted to say I know some patients do get tramadol, and I am sure that is exactly the right thing for them.
And your point is?
I wanted to assure you, as one professional to another, that I do, in fact, get some neck discomfort, which the occasional
Probably get
tramadol...
discomfort because you never take that collar off.
Oh, I do take it off. Look, I know you think I...
I do. I think you are somatised.
No, I can assure you I am not.
Go on, then.
What?
Take it off.
Now?
Yes.
In front of you?
Yeah. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with your neck, is there?
I would really like some medication.
As your doctor, I am declining that request.
You are being very mean.
Quite possibly.
Thank you, Mrs. Tishel. You okay? Yes. Good. Can I have a new head for my electric toothbrush?
Is it true about you and Danny Steele?
Is what true?
Are you getting married?
Do you know something? To spillage. Mrs. Tishel, can I just say something? Danny Steele and I are not in a relationship of any kind.
Don't leave it too long.
Leave what?
You might end up like me. I mean, I was pretty. Not like you, but passable. Men looked. And then, when I was about 30, they stopped looking. So that's when I stopped taking off the collar. So I thought, what's the point? Though there is Clive, of course.
Yeah, of course. Mrs. Tishel, do you want to sit down?
No! I just want to take this bloody collar off.
Mrs. Tishel, it's Sally, isn't it? Sally, why don't you take it off?
Because was the doc's right? I'm, it's just, it's an emotional crutch.
Do you want to take it off now? Just for a minute, then. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels... I feel liberated. I feel...
Mrs. Tishel, what is it?
It's my neck! My neck!
Mrs. Tishel, she says that it's her neck, and now she's saying there's like electric shocks running through her hands. You told her to take the collar off.
She's had it on for years. Mrs. Tishel, they're torticollis.
No, it's not that. It's my fingers.
What about your fingers?
Well, I've had some tingling. And I thought it was vitamin B deficiency, so I've been taking supplements, but this is something else.
Exactly what happened? Did you fall?
No, I've been careful since I slipped in the bath.
When did you fall in the bath?
Well, I told you. Drop the MHRA bulletin and knock my neck.
Cough.
Oh! That's my fingers!
Both hands?
Yeah.
Don't move, don't move, don't move. Going to hold your head very still. You keep perfectly still, Mrs. Tishel. All right, you comfortable?
Yeah.
I think you knocked yourself very badly.
Yeah, I think it was quite a bad knock, come to think of it.
You've prolapsed a disc. You know what that means?
I think so.
It means the weight of your head is pressing down on a nerve in your spinal cord. There might be some paralysis.
Oh, my God.
All right, Louisa, you telephone for an ambulance and then help me with Mrs. Tishel's collar.
Yeah.
So I was right to wear it?
Yes, Mrs. Tishel, you were.
Will she be all right?
Well, to have an excuse to wear that collar for the next 20 years. Probably, yes.
Right.
Right.
Night.
Night.
Martin.
Yes?
Martin, there's 20 things about you that are crap.
Thank you.
But if you were a stick of rock, you'd be Martin Ellingham all the way through. It's over. He's gone. Going back to London.
I'm missing him already.
I don't want to talk about him. I want to have a drink with you.
Oh, I don't drink. Alcohol has an appalling effect on the liver and the central nervous system.
I know you don't
cardiovascular.
drink. That's why I want to. Wait here and don't move, right? Do not move a muscle.
tosser. Bottom grip, straight out the rough.
No.
Nylon. Right, Mark?
Yeah, I'll get there, Al.
It's the right attitude to have, if you don't mind my saying so, Mark. I mean, you know, no use crying over a bad apple, is there? That's what I say, even if she were pretty.
Dad?
It's all right, Al. Probably for the best.
Yeah, I suppose so. And it gets me off the hook with the old speech problem, eh?
My point exactly. There's plenty of upsides to this, plenty. But she were a looker, weren't she?
That's actually quite common with a viral infection. What?
I thought...
What?
I thought the wine would be...
Disinhibiting?
Yeah. I thought we'd talk more.
I don't really talk.
I know you don't. I don't know. I just imagine that we'd have this great big talk. And that I'd get you drunk and seduce you. Maybe not. But I wanted to see you. You know? See the real you. I suppose that's what I was saying before. Underneath the gruff, monosyllabic, well-meaning but rude surface, you're gruff, monosyllabic and, well, rude.
What about well-meaning?
But I should be glad because I was right. You are exactly what it says on the tin, Doc Martin, through and through. Did your dad leave any more wine? See, I think we should just sit here and drink some more and carry on not saying any of the stupid things that people say when they're drunk.
Shh.
No talking.
No, I should tell you the main reason that I don't drink is because I just fall asleep. I don't say anything. I'm constipated, my Auntie Jones said.
I said no talking.
That's rubbish anyway. Rubbish. Things people say.
Martin.
You're so beautiful. You're so very beautiful, do you know that?
Okay. If that's what you're going to say, I don't mind you talking.
All I think about every day is just catching a glimpse of you. I love you. I love you.
Marshall, this bloody table's in the way. Martin? Martin? Oh. You're gonna have to help me a little bit, Martin.
Hello, Doc.
It's me. Yeah, you've got to see this. Hang on.
Oh. Good morning. Surgery will be running a little late this morning.
I do feel my glands are up, so I thought maybe you'd have a look.
All right. Open up. I'm sorry, I can't see if you turn your head away.
I'm sorry, it's just, have you been drinking?
Here, Doc, you know that feeling you get when you got a headache coming, you know, just behind the eyes, and it's here too, and then it spreads, you know, it throbs like a scaled-up old boiler. But it's not just there, it's also in your stomach and then in your waterworks, and you're going to run to the toilet.
How long have you had this feeling?
Oh, not me, Doc, no, you. Who's the lucky tipper, then? Is it someone we know, or, as rumoured, is it just you and your canine friend, Woof Woof?
Get out.
Hear the dog, Doc?
Get out, Bert.
Gosh.
He's not in the mood. That's right, I'm not in the mood. Now, if any of you are offended by the fact that last night I drank wine, or you've come to waste my time with infantile jokes, then you can bugger off. Next patient, please, Pauline.
Right, boy. Let sleeping dogs lie, eh?
That's not funny.
No more patience. Have a lie down.
I'll just get some air.
I thought if you weren't used to drinking, then you wouldn't know about this brilliant hangover cure. See, I sometimes teach year 6 on a Monday morning, and this is about the only thing that makes it possible, so...
Thank you.
What happened to your head?
Oh. Nothing. Did you want to see me for some medical advice?
No, just the morning after pill.
What?
Joking. It was just a joke. I just wondered if you wanted to see me or if there was anything else you wanted to say before you passed out last night.
I embarrassed myself.
Well, you didn't embarrass yourself. And I'm really glad that you said what you said. And I just wish that I'd had a chance to say that
I do too. I love you too. What?
Nothing.
No, what?
Love. It's a
Love is what?
difficult word when you think that we don't actually know each other that well.
Martin, we've known each other quite a while now.
Yes, but strictly speaking, for you to say that you love me when you can't possibly know that you do
Is what?
Is potentially delusional.
No.
There are certain, quite well-known disorders where
What disorders?
a person falls without good reason for someone else and believes that they love them.
Pardon?
The Clerenberg syndrome, for instance, also known as erotomania, more common in women. They fall for an older man of a higher social standing or a higher professional standing.
Martin, what the hell are you talking about?
Delusional romantic attachments, often associated with an excessive intrusiveness into the life of the object of the irrational affection. Stalking, if you like.
Could be so good for you. Join me for a look back at one of my favourite ever shows. Of course, it's Minder.
Minders Dennis Waterman and George Cull look back at their alter egos, Arthur and Terry. Must see TV next here on ITV1.